Trisha Paytas, please take a deep breath, quit making all these manifestation videos, and manifest a cleaning lady into your life. I seriously never in a million years would have thought I'd be making a video on Trisha Paytas and her personal hygiene.
What the fuck?
I promise you, I'm not kidding to you when I tell you that this is a huge topic right now. This was the Reddit post spreading all over social media. Swipe to see a room-by-room view of Trisha's mansion and her hoard. Disgusting and downright embarrassing. Now y'all, I just have to warn you guys before I show you these set of photos because you definitely are gonna have to flush your eyes after what you're about to witness. So, I hope you guys are ready. In 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! So you mean to tell me Trisha Paytas spent millions of dollars on her mansion just to live like this? Ew. You guys, Trisha Paytas is not a baby. She's not a child. Heck, she's not even a teenager.
No ma'am.
She's a grown 33-year-old woman with priorities and wants to so bad become a wife and start a family within the next coming months. And you're telling me this woman can't even manage to take care of her own self? This genuinely makes me question if Trisha only cleans up her room just to film for her YouTube videos so that people don't notice how messy her life actually is. Because y'all, over the last few years that Trisha has been filming her YouTube videos, she usually has her camera set in one position. She's not a vlogger for the most part who goes out and films her content. She's always filmed her content at home in her huge mansion and basically lives there. So the fact that Trisha can't even set her priorities straight, especially for something as simple as keeping a room clean, has a lot of people concerned and upset for not only herself but also her future family. Trisha just had her bachelorette party with only her mom and her sister, and she's been talking a lot recently about her wedding and how excited she is to finally be getting married to her fiance, Moses. But y'all, a lot of people genuinely think Trisha is not in the right headspace mentally nor physically, obviously, to be starting a family of her own and raising a kid. Now, the reason I'm saying this, you guys, is because people have been pointing out how Trisha is constantly just going through a downward spiral with her life. Ever since Frenemies broke down, she's been getting into more and more scandals day by day, even though she claimed that she literally was going to stop talking about drama. But a couple of days later, she goes to randomly, all of a sudden, bring spirituality on her channel as well as manifestation, which people are really confused about since Trisha has rarely ever spoken about these topics on any of her channels. The point is, you guys, that Trisha is constantly doing things out of the blue with her life, and no one knows what her next move is. Her decisions are extremely impulsive and seem to only be based on emotions most of the time, and that's not a healthy lifestyle to be living, especially if she wants to raise a family. For example, ever since Trisha got exposed by the YouTuber Mysterious, she went on this back-to-back shopping spree of spending thousands of dollars, you guys. Maybe to make herself feel better from all the drama surrounding her at the time, I don't know, but people including Ethan Klein himself were even worried for her financial situation.
Okay, let's just go in. So wonder, I don't know how they're making money, and it makes me nervous, and they're spending a lot of money. That's making me nervous.
Right, so
none of
for
my
production
business,
costs.
though.
Well, return on investment on this is going to be
Close to zero.
astronomical.
5%.
Not
5%.
even 5. They wish, you know, they went all out for it. But I'm very concerned about their finances. I know it's none of my business, but this is like a $200,000 shoot, I'd say.
Y'all, people are genuinely worried for Trisha going broke simply because of the way she's spending and her overall lifestyle. Trisha has non-stop been bringing up how she wants to quickly get married and have her wedding, which you would typically be happy for someone who's about to get married. But in Trisha's case, you guys, people are rather worried because a lot of people think Trisha wants to start a family just to start a family. Trisha herself didn't grow up with the best family dynamic, and she talked about this a ton in her book. After these photos of Trisha and what her life actually looks like behind the scenes have started to circulate all over the internet, you guys, thousands of people over on Reddit have been calling out Trisha for basically being a walking mess. Take a look at what many people are saying about this. This is so humiliating, not even because of the mess itself, but because of what it reflects. A mentally ill person that has the means to get help living with her worst enabler to date, right? Thinking about Moses living in the filth with them and tolerating it says a lot about their dynamic. Ew, and this is probably as clean as it gets. She probably tidies up before filming, aka moving stuff around so you can see the floor and counter. She's the laziest person ever and would walk straight past tons of junk while filming that shit. The wigs hanging on the lights. And wig heads and stands are so cheap, and if her argument is that she is drying them after washing, doubtful. There are wig stands for that too. Wow, people are coming for her in these comments, and y'all, this is honestly so embarrassing for Trisha. While we're on the topic of Trisha's messy life, we need to talk about another messy scandal that just happened with her a couple of days ago. I swear this girl just can't stop getting into scandals, and it shows. So y'all, this is honestly such an upsetting situation, but a couple of days ago, Trisha Paytas was exposed for making fun of Ethan Klein's Tourette's syndrome.
His Tourette's, when they were clearly jokes.
Why is that a problem?
I don't know. Everything was a problem once the show ended. He was like, oh, she's anti-Semitic and she made fun of my Tourette's. When
He had Tourette's?
Yeah, he has like Tourette's, but I didn't make fun of him. Like, it's the same way he called me
Does
fat.
he really have, or is he just saying that to just be cool?
No,
like
I
he
think
thinks
he
it's
really-
great to be like woke or something.
I think he really has Tourette's.
Okay, well, then that's a real problem.
Yeah, of course. But once that show ended, it's like she's anti-Semitic. She made fun of my Tourette's. So now I'm like an ableist.
Yeah.
But it's not Tourette's. Tourette's is like when you.
I have Tourette's syndrome.
No, Tourette's is when you're like, fuck this shit. Isn't that Tourette's? I love having a friend with Tourette's because now I can like have a soapbox or something. All your TikTok should be about having Tourette's and like, you know.
I don't want my whole existence to be defined by the guy with Tourette's.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta like go for a thing that people will feel sorry for you for.
Dude,
Why
let's
are
go
they looking
together.
at you as like this god? Because you're just as messed up as me. I mean, you got Tourette's, so you got something
like
wrong
those
with you.
And y'all, if you thought this was the worst you'd see of Trisha, you are wrong. Because just the other day, you guys, she literally posted a photo of her feet covered in blisters after her Disney trip. Bestie, you couldn't have at least wiped the dirt off of your foot first? Personal hygiene is important, Trisha. Nobody wanted to see this. I mean, we knew you don't clean your house, but you didn't have to show us how dirty your floors are. Put a trigger warning! I just finished my pork pie. At Trisha Paytas, this wasn't from just one day. You just got nasty feet. Scrape this ish off. Anyways, y'all, I definitely want to know what you guys think about Trisha Paytas and how she just got exposed for her messy life. Do you think this woman is ever gonna improve herself? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love y'all so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.